Hey guys, it's Yara. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing great. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I got all four, not just one, not just two, not just three, but all four wisdom teeth taken out for free. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. So if you did not already know, I live in Canada. Canada is located on top of the United States of America. That's just for those who don't know. But yeah, so basically in Canada, public healthcare is actually free. So like I'm super privileged to be in Canada and where healthcare is free. And even when it comes to the dentist, colleges and universities can help pay for your dentist fees and insurance and stuff like that. I know that there are many countries out there who have healthcare systems that are not free. Yeah, it's not easy. So yeah, I'm super grateful. I can't remember when I really started having issues with my wisdom teeth, but I would say sometime early this year, it just began to ache. Like it would ache on and off. So one time I went to the dentist for a hygiene cleaning and they were like assessing my mouth and they were like, she has holes in her wisdom teeth. And I was like, I do? And they're basically just like, you have two options. You can continue to like fill your teeth, so fill your cavities in your wisdom teeth, but it's just gonna keep decaying and you're gonna keep getting cavities. So you're just gonna have to keep on paying that amount of money to get them filled, or you can just get them removed. So you don't have to pay for any fillings, just get them removed and you're good to go. And in my head, I'm like, getting them removed sounds like the best idea because I don't have to deal with them anymore. But to have a consult, I would have to pay money for that. So you wouldn't just get a free consultation. A consult is when you go in and they assess, what's happening in your mouth to give you basically more information as to what you're supposed to do, what's next. And I started that my consult would have been like $200. So I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $200 for them to give me information concerning how my wisdom teeth are. And getting your wisdom teeth taken out is not cheap at all in Canada where I live. And so I think one time they told my sister that if she wanted to get two of them taken out, it would have cost her like $2,000. So in my head, I'm like, okay, so if I want all four taken out, like how much is that gonna cost me? And so guys, it was causing me a lot of issues like within the past few months. I had to take literally painkillers because it was bothering me so much. I bought a mouthwash that was like helping, like I think it was like a mouthwash specifically targeting like gums and like infected gums and bacteria, and so I would use that and it helped a little bit but not really. I took so many painkillers. I'm like, Lord, I don't want this. And so I told God, I'm like, God, you know that I would love to get these teeth out so I don't have to deal with them anymore. I don't have to get them filled. I don't understand why we have wisdom teeth and then like why they grow and why we have to get them removed. Like why would God make us like this? But I know sin can cause silly things and weird things to happen. So maybe this whole wisdom teeth thing is because of sin. Anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, I remember talking to God. I'm like, God, Lord, you know that this is bothering me so much. And I want to give this to you. It would be amazing if someone can just write a check to me, mail it to my house and say, Yada, this is for you for your wisdom teeth. But I'm like, God, just, help me out here. Like I can't really afford to pay for this. I'm already paying for my Invisalign to begin with, and that's already expensive. And so it's like if I was to get my wisdom teeth taken out, that'd be even more expensive. So Lord, please, God, just somehow help me with this situation. And I pray that you would just open up a door for me to get them taken out for free or for a really discounted price, like a super discounted price. So to cut a long story short, basically at my dentist, we have this thing called free dentistry day. So basically they will allow a certain amount of people, first come, first serve, and they will either take out your teeth, so tooth extraction, or do a free dental cleaning, hygiene cleaning, or they will do fillings. And so ever since we went to this dentist, I think we've been going here since we moved, so maybe roughly like 6 years. I remember seeing that like once before and I was like, oh, that's so cool that they can take out teeth for free or they can give you a cleaning that's for free. I didn't realize it was every year and I really didn't look into it, and I wish I did. It's okay because God just works things out for our good to begin with. But anyways, so I was speaking to my sister maybe a few weeks ago. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I just mentioned my teeth. And all of a sudden she was just like, oh my gosh, they're having a free dentistry day where they're taking out teeth. And I was like, what? When? And she was like, I think it's next week or the week after. And I'm like, seriously? And I'm like, is it open to the public? Is it open just for the patients to go to the dentist, like which includes us? But I was just trying to figure out how would this work for me? Would I be able to get my teeth taken out? She was like, we should call them right now to confirm. And I'm like, okay, but what about wisdom teeth? Like if it's just regular teeth extraction, okay, but what if it's like your actual wisdom teeth? Like, can you get those taken out? And she was like, I think so. And I was like, okay, I have one of them, but on this side it's super, like it's really bothering me so much. So if they can take out my wisdom teeth, this one is the first one to go. But if they're feeling, you know, if they're feeling extra happy or extra blessed, I don't know, but they can take out this one too. Because in my head, I'm like, there's no way they're going to take out all 4 because it's going to take too much time and they've got so many other patients to go through. So anyways, right there and then we called the dentist and we were like, hey, we heard about your dentistry day. Can you confirm what day it is? Can you confirm that we can take out wisdom teeth? And she was like, yes, this and that. And I think we asked her, like, what time should we get there for? And she's like, well, people can start lining up whenever because it opens at like, or yeah, it opens exactly at 8 o'clock. If you want to come at 6, come at 6. If you want to come at 4, come at 4. If you want to come out at 7, come out at 7. And we were like, bet. And so I started rejoicing. I'm like, God, you are so good because you know that I am going there. I don't know what time, but I don't care what time it is. I'm going there and I'm getting these teeth taken out for free. Thankfully, our dentist is super close to our house. It was like a 5-minute drive. My friend also joined us, so she was able to get 4 fillings for free. I think we wanted to get there for 5:30, but we got there for like 5:45, 6. So when we arrived, there was already people in front of us, and thankfully that day it wasn't too cold. I brought my blanket. We were just chilling. I was listening to some Zero. Anyways, I thought it was gonna take super long for us to get through, but before we knew it, I was in the door, and it was not like shebang, like right in there taking out my teeth, but it was like a process. I had to fill out a form. They were like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to take out? I'm like, my wisdom teeth. I didn't mention all 4 of them. I just said my wisdom teeth. So they assessed it and they're like, yeah, this one is decaying, that one's decaying. And guys, they took out all 4 for free. I did not pay a dime. I did not pay a cent. They took it out for free. It took me, I think mine took like 1.5 hours and my older sister took hers like, it took her like 2 hours to get hers taken out. For some reason, I thought that like the process would be different. Like I thought they would chip out piece by piece and then get rid of the whole thing. But the way they just put like local anesthesia into my mouth, like so they numbed my mouth. They just took some metal thing and just started propping up my tooth. Like I was not expecting it at all. I was like, what's happening? And it was very, very interesting. And then the whole like recovery process was rough, to be honest. My breath smelled so bad. Like guys, like it was so bad. Like it was so, my breath smelled so bad. I'm like, I've never had my breath smell this bad before. The amount of food, like I wanted to eat some good food. I wasn't able to eat it because of my teeth. But you know what? It's important to be patient. Like even if I wasn't able to eat good food, the fact that I got them taken out for free, like I'm so blessed and I'm not gonna complain, you know? But yeah, here I am. I think it's roughly 2 weeks later and I think I would say I'm fully recovered, but it's been very, very interesting and I'm super grateful to God for the fact that he answered my prayer and it was just so timely too. Like it was like 2 weeks right before they were gonna do it. Like I was able to call them. My sister informed me. She almost forgot, but she informed me when I mentioned it to her. Like the way it happened was just so, it was so godly. Like I just thank God that I saved so much money and I'm not expecting these things to grow back. Like they're gone for good. And so I guess this whole testimony video is to encourage you. Maybe there's something you need to get done. Maybe it's to get your wisdom teeth, or maybe you have an upcoming surgery or something. Just talk to God about it. Honestly, whatever concerns you concerns the Lord. And so talk to God about it and believe that he will help you. No matter what way he's going to help you, believe that he will help you and he most definitely will. Also, another tip, wherever you live, check out your dentist and see if they have any free dentistry days too. You never know. I wasn't really aware of it. I knew of it kind of, but I never really looked into it. But maybe go on their website, give them a call, and just ask around and be like, hey, like, do you have any days where you give out free, fillings, or you give out free extractions or free cleanings? And yeah, but God is so good. I'm super, super, super grateful. It was kind of interesting because it's like I have Invisalign, and then I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So at the first day of recovery, I didn't wear my Invisalign for a couple of hours because I couldn't do it. It was like bothering me. I didn't want it to touch the area that they sewed. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. And I really want to post more testimonies because it's actually so encouraging to hear how God can just help you in so many powerful ways. And it's like, I'm encouraged by what happened to me, and I'm sure you're encouraged by what happened to me, and I'm hoping I can encourage others as well. But yeah, God is so good. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys by God's grace in the next one. Bye.